you have to understand the concept of social capital. I'm sure everyone here understands the concept of capital, which is money. It's very easy to measure. It's like, you have different pieces of capital which have numeric value attached to them. Social capital is a lot more fuzzy, which is why I think a lot of people don't really understand why, like, don't understand like what it means and like that it exists. But the idea behind social capital is you start treating like your relationships, like your connections with other people, as a resource, similar to how you would treat money as a resource. And the reason you need to do this, building social capital, is, again, you're trying to increase your scope and you're positively influence people. People are not going to be influenced by you if you don't have a good relationship with them. If you have a bad relationship, or or no relationship, like you've never really talked to them or helped them, then they're going to be resistant to your changes. Like when you try to push like some process change or code change that affects like them and 100 other engineers. So what you'll see is when very senior engineers join like a new team, not only do they try to understand the code base that they're going into, they try to understand the people base as well. Like they'll go in and they'll understand like, okay, who's doing what, who has this working style, who has that working style, and then they'll essentially figure out a plan to essentially merge well in a healthy way with that people base, so they can build the relationships they need to push big decisions, similar to how you would kind of come up with a plan to understand a code base, where it's like, oh yeah, this is like the main view controller, so I'm going to understand that first, and then kind of go down to these like view components and then understand those. They do the same thing, but with people.